Welcome, everybody, to our very special Halloween. We decided, well, obviously, to get dressed up just for the mood. Although I think I am suffering from some sort of witchy disease, um, witch Tracey, because my hair is falling out.
No, it's
I
probably the
know.
weather.
Oh, yes, yes. Did you survive the snowfall yesterday?
It's pretty cold,
It's
pretty
pretty cold,
icy.
and it's only going to get worse. I do
Mhm.
think we've been cursed. If you do love our exceptional costuming this week, do hit like, comment. We'll even take the nasty comments because I'm sure my purple hair might not be the most flattering. And subscribe. Tracey's prepared some questions, and I have prepared some questions. And the idea was that if I asked a question Tracey couldn't answer, I would give her a trick question. But we managed to out-trick each other so much that we are not even sure what's going to happen. So hang on for the ride. I'm going to start with a question. Maybe if she gets it, I'll eat a treat. In the hit show Wednesday, there was a romantic relationship between Wednesday's parents. What are the names of the Addams family parents?
Is it Morticia and Gomez?
Yes!
Oh, thank goodness.
All right. One for one. Do you have a treat for yourself?
No,
Or do I have to answer the would you rather question?
I forgot my
Right.
treats in the other area of my home. So I'm
Oh,
treat
probably.
free. Yeah, no, I got a wrapper, but it's got nothing in it. Let's see.
Well, what's your question?
Okay, this is would you rather, if you're in a romantic scene, would you rather
Okay.
be in a big stony castle, or would you rather be in a haunted Victorian manor?
Oh, wait. Is the Stony Castle haunted?
Might be. I mean, there's a good chance, right? What
Stony Castle.
ambiance do you prefer?
I would take the Stony Castle simply because I think it might be kind of different, and there's a greater likelihood of a dungeon.
I am not going to even speculate why, when I asked you about a romantic scene, you're after a dungeon, but I will just carry on.
It's my other self. You know, that side comes out at Halloween. In the Fall of the House of Usher, it's a Netflix series. It is based on the stories of which novelist?
Je ne sais pas. I do not know.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Edgar Allan Poe.
I thought that was something about that Usher guy. You know, that singer, Usher, not the guy that helps you to your seat at a sporting event. And I don't know anything about the show.
Well, I've started watching it. It's quite good. That kind of old-fashioned, let me tell you a tale of woe.
You recommend it?
Yeah. Based on the first half hour before I fell asleep. But that has nothing to do with the quality of the show and entirely to do with my perennial sleep deprived status. Question number 2.
Would you rather have a ghost lover or a more tangible lover, even if they're kind of icky?
Oh, the ghost lover.
Ghost lover.
Yes. I just let my imagination take over.
In the dungeon.
That's right. That's right. Well, I was hauled down in this romantic scene by my ghost lover into the dungeon.
Yeah, you need to go write this down after we talk about this.
I can't wait for the next question to see where I end up next.
No kidding.
Or yeah, what sort of level this will be taken to. My question for you is the book and the movie Twilight creepy or what?
You're asking my opinion?
Yeah.
I never actually read it or watched it. Yeah, so I can't really form an honest opinion. I can form an opinion of being annoyed by having to see it constantly in promotion, like the movie and such. a lot of commentary about the girl actress and how she had one expression.
I didn't watch it either because I only like to watch shows that I think I might enjoy. And I just knew the premise of a 300-year-old vampire, and I don't care if he looks like he's 18 or 19 or whatever he's supposed to do, is following around a human girl who is what, I don't know, 16, 17. I just found that a little bit too much to take. So I found it creepy. Because doesn't he have a 300-year-old mind?
Well, you'd think you'd have matured by then, but male, I don't know. Maybe not.
Are you saying that even in 300 years, if you are trapped in an 18-year-old male body, there is still no hope?
There's only so much you can do.
My question. Oh no, is it your question?
Yeah, because you asked me about Twilight and I had no answer for you. Okay, my question is, so you're going on your first ghoulish date with that special ghoul. Would you prefer to travel by broomstick or would you prefer to just levitate to the place you're going?
Levitate.
And why?
I always think about that broomstick. You know, first of all, they're very narrow. So when I was a kid, my brother had a bike, and you know the bar that runs from the seat to the steering apparatus? I would sit on that, which was like sitting on a steel pipe broomstick, and he would go on the gravel roads, which are kind of bumpy. All right, I can still feel that on my butt to this very day. So no, I'm not getting on a hard broomstick ever so high in the sky. I am going to just levitate there and travel along, maybe catch a breeze or two. That just sounds much better. And maybe if it's on a carpet, that would be good.
Magic carpet. Okay, let's vote. 2 out of 2 farm girls vote for magic carpet instead. Yeah, I agree.
Magic carpet, a levitating saddle.
Yeehaw. Saddle on a broom. I don't know if they have that yet, but someone should make that.
No, just throw that broom out and we'll just have a levitating saddle.
That's a true farm gal solution to the problem.
How do you spell Cthulhu?
Just a minute. Is it a C word or a K word?
Oh, I don't know.
CATHOULU. I don't know if I even got all the syllables in there.
I think you got them all and more. CTHULHU.
But what does it mean?
Is a demonic presence found only in D&D, and it was based on the H.P. Lovecraftian stories.
Did you play D&D?
No, my kids do.
So you're fond of it?
Well, you know, I know it. How do you know about Cthulhu?
I don't. That's why I couldn't even spell it.
You had no idea what I was talking about?
No idea.
Oh, wow. You're incredibly good at that. You're like, you'd be a wonder at a party. People could just say anything to you and you would go, well, I don't know how to spell it, but let's talk about it anyway.
Always interested.
That's right.
That's why I meet people in elevators and form long relationships with them.
That's right. I mean, yeah, what could be better? Okay, so I guess I'm out of my dungeon. I'm now flying in my levitating saddle. Now what would I rather do?
Would you date a skeleton even if it made you feel like your butt was big?
Ooh. Who's skeleton?
A skeleton's a skeleton. Very boring.
No, there's some skeletons that have excellent bone structure, and there's
probably
some
it's
that
excellent.
are just falling apart and have like broken cracks all through them.
If the skeleton is going to all the trouble to get you some levitation to go on the date, he's obviously not falling apart. Excellent bone structure.
Well, I don't care what he thinks of my butt, because probably if he is a skeleton, he's probably highly envious that I even have one, and that I might have a very corpulent one. Opposites attract.
There's a song about that somewhere, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, falling in love with the big booty. There's all these sort of hit songs, right? She's got a big booty and shake your
Something.
booty. Oh, I got one more. In The Time Traveler's Wife, what was Henry's genetic paranormal disorder?
I don't know.
He had the ability to suddenly disappear from the time he was in and go off to another time. He had no control over it, which caused great havoc in his long-lasting relationship with Claire, because she would come around the corner and see nothing but a heap of his clothes and realize that he was gone.
So he had to go naked.
I forget. I read the book and I'm not sure if on the other side he just appeared in clothes of that time period or what. So, she'd pick up his clothes and carry on. Although, frankly, when I had young kids, I could think that they had the same disorder too, because you'd come around, especially with my daughter, you'd come around the corner and there would be a heap of her clothes just lying there, especially socks, right? You are nodding knowingly, because this is what all mothers get, is just a heap of clothes somewhere. But you can tell by their maniacal laughter somewhere else that they are still in this dimension.
Yeah, they haven't left. They just left their clothing everywhere.
Hit me with the last would you rather question.
Last one. Would you rather date a werewolf where you only really have issues at the full moon, or date a vampire where he's going to sleep all day and be up all night?
I think I'd do the werewolf thing, because I tend to be a bit of a morning person. That and the sleeping arrangements with the vampire.
You could have your own room in the castle. It's fine.
Well, that's true. He would likely have a castle, wouldn't he? If he's been around for a few centuries or so. Yeah, but you couldn't do anything. And with the werewolf, it's once every 28 days. And anyway, I'm a kind of a country girl anyway. So, I could join him, I guess.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't turn violent and start going into a bloodlust or anything.
That would ruin it.
But yeah, that might be all right with a werewolf. Or, that once every 28 days you had a night off. Could be
You
girls'
could
night.
go out with the girls.
Yeah, good girls' night. Could all work out really, really well. You could even sort of set up a place, because they always go in under the full moon or something. You could have set up some kind of corral or
Man cave
for the werewolves. Maybe if you were out on a farm or something, you could just have a sacrificial sheep or something. Yeah, that would work for us.
Yep.
Well, everyone, if you have stuck around to the end, thank you very, very, very much. If you put down a would you rather question, we will most certainly answer it. Otherwise, just hit the like or the subscribe. That would be wonderful. Until then, bye for now.
Ooh.